Hi friends, Happy New Year! Happy New Year, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. Is that a song? It is now. So I am so late on this video. I hope that you still love me. Please forgive me. This was supposed to be my last video of 2014. And I know you all know that because you asked me questions so long ago. But I don't even have a good excuse. I didn't do it and I'm so sorry. But it is 2015 now. So you're getting this video now. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please still love me. I love you. So welcome to the first gift of the gab of 2015. I'm going to answer your questions that you asked me like 8 years ago. Moving on with the new year, let's get to your questions. Grace says, sing the first song that pops into your head. I know you're lying, 'cause your lips are moving. Tell me, do you think I'm dumb? I might be young, but I ain't stupid. Talk around in circles with your tongue. I gave you bass, you gave me sweet talk. Say how you're number one, but I know you're lying, 'cause your lips are moving. Baby, don't you know I'm done? That was Lips Are Moving by Meghan Trainor. I have a new obsession with her. Bella wants to know if I have a release date for my album yet. Yes, I do. Mark your calendars, kids. Are you ready? Tuesday, January 27th. My album, Wish You Were Here, will be on iTunes and other places and stuff. That is the day that it comes out, and I am so excited. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. I hope you love it. I worked really hard. That's what I spent my 2014 doing, so I just can't wait. I'm really excited. And then that same week, I will be on Polly and Monks. So for any of you who like to watch that, I don't know what that was, Run-In, that's what I was doing. For any of you who like to watch Polly and Monks, that's happening and I'm more than excited about that. Naomi asks, which is your favorite song that you wish you had written? That is a really good question. As a songwriter, I think that it is the highest of compliments if other people hear your song, like other songwriters, and wish they had written it because it's so clever or so catchy or so good or whatever. I actually have a friend who's a songwriter who, when he heard Run-In, his first comment to me was, man, I'm so mad I didn't write that. And I was like, oh, thank you. So I mostly feel that way about every single Sarah Bareilles song because she is a lyrical genius. So anytime I hear her song, I'm like, oh, why didn't I write that? And then I get really mad. Right now, I'm really digging Meghan Trainor. I love her voice and she is a killer songwriter. So her song, Dear Future Husband, the lyrics are very clever and I like it and I wish that I wrote it. But I didn't. She did. And that's okay. I'll get over it. Do I look like extra short right now? I need to get a bar stool. I feel like there's just no solution to this problem. I'm 5 feet tall. What do you want from me? Kendall wants to know, what is one major lesson you learned this year? Of course, she means 2014, because I was supposed to do this video, but we've already covered that. I think last year was the first time that I realized something very important and tried to follow my own advice as well as spread this. So I'm going to just give you all some advice that I found to be very helpful. It is to stop comparing yourself to others, whether it be physically or where a point that you want to be in your life or whatever. Just, I think that jealousy is a really useless emotion and we all feel it and it happens and it's a part of life. But that's just something that last year, 2014, I really tried to let go of. I used to be a lot more insecure than I am now and I still struggle with that. I used to walk down the street and look at any other girl and be like, ugh, why don't I have her body? Or why, you know, I wish I had her facial features, whatever the case may be. Probably having someone that loves me for exactly who I am, loves me without makeup on and not dressed up and sees me at my worst and still thinks I'm beautiful. That's definitely helped. But it's not even about that. It's about you loving yourself and thinking it's great that you don't look like that girl that you're passing on the street. You know why? Because you're you and no one else looks like you, and that's really awesome. unless you're a twin or you really look like your mom or your sister. You guys get me. I'm saying this because I get a lot of tweets from several of you that say that you want to look like me, or why don't you look like me, or you wish you had my face. And you would think that that would make me feel great, but it actually makes me a little bit sad because I don't want you to want to look like me. I want you to want to look like you and be so happy about it. So I think by me working on being happy with me, I can then spread that and try to get all of you to be happy with who you are. But to compare yourself to another person physically is exhausting. I just find that I'm so much happier when I accept the parts of me that I can't change, and I don't look at someone else who is skinnier or, you know, has a smaller nose or bigger lips or whatever it is that you don't love. If you can just let go of that, then you'll just be so much happier. And that's something that I've tried to do. And I think I'm not fully there yet, but I think I'm definitely further than I was. And there's just a lot more important things. Zoe wants to know, if you could have anyone feature on your album, who would it be? Probably Joshua David Evans. Did that already. We're good. However, in my dream world, where I could ask anyone to be on my album, first on that list would be John Mayer. I've always been a fan of John Mayer, his lyrics, his voice, his guitar playing, and I think it would be quite incredible to collab with him. Also Gavin DeGraw, also Justin Timberlake. Dream big, kids. Erin says, not a question, but I love you. I love you too. Sam asks, what is your #1 goal you want to accomplish in 2015? I think #1 on my list is to get a placement, which means that my music would be placed in TV or film. So here is to reaching a larger audience in 2015 with my music. Covey wants to know my favorite musical. My favorite musical that I've been in is Into the Woods. I was Little Red Riding Hood. And my favorite musical that I've ever seen is Aida. And Aida is my dream role. What? Joshleen wants to know, what's your favorite thing about being a musician? I love you. I love you too. I think the best part about being a musician is that it is very therapeutic. Singing is my favorite thing to do in the entire world, and if I'm ever in a bad mood, I just have to sing at the top of my lungs and I am instantly happier. And songwriting is getting out all your emotions and putting it and making it productive and putting it into a song that can then help other people. That's another thing that I love. Helping people. So many of you have told me that when you're in a bad mood, you listen to my songs and you feel better. That's why I do this. The therapy aspect of being a musician, whether it's making myself happier and making all of you happier. Hands down, best thing in the world. Amanda wants to know, why am I banned? You know why. That's all for today, but stay tuned for more videos in 2015. Stay tuned for my album and just so much more. I hope you'll stick with me on my journey. I can't thank you enough for coming into my life at the end of 2014. You really made my whole year. I love you all so much. Thank you for the love. I'll talk to you later.